Hi there, it's Matt from Just Making It. Well, we made it. It's 2024, January 2nd, and we're trying to finish up this corn. We had a little bit of snow. There's a little bit on the corn, but I don't think it's going to affect it all that much. So, Lisa's out there on the combine. We got probably another, I'm going to say 5-6 acres to do. Should be done with it soon. I hope everybody had a nice holiday and a happy new year. This is what we're going to do today on Just Making It. Well, I'm up on top of the 1440 combine. I'm going to check the oil before we get started here today. The engine here's the turbo. You don't see a lot of turbos on the 1440s. This one's got one. So let's get started here. Okay, we're gonna wipe this off first. Stick that back in there. See what we look like. Oh yeah, we're actually good. We're pretty good. Okay. All right, I noticed the level in the coolant reserve here's it's a little bit low. We're gonna put a little bit of antifreeze in there. Just a little bit, and we'll pour the rest of this in there. Okay, that's good. Okay, on these 1440s, 1400 series, you have these two indicators here, and the oil level needs to be up in between these two or up to the top here. So it's hard to tell without pouring something in there if I'm full. So I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to take a peek inside. I would say we are pretty good. So we don't need to add any in there. Well, we're moving right along here, and there's a little bit of snow on this corn, but I think what's happening is it's shaking off before it actually goes into the combine, so I don't think it's going to affect the sieves in the combine, but we'll see. Well, we got corn in this field this year. I think this spring coming up, what we're gonna do, we don't wanna put corn in here again. I'm not gonna go corn after corn here. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put oats in the spring. I'm gonna harvest the oats, and then I'm gonna plant rye for next year. So I think that's the plans for this field. It's about 15 acres. And it's about, I'd say 5 miles down the road from the house. So it's not too far. But yeah, just trying to do a little rotation. I don't like to keep pounding a field with corn. Especially a field that's far away from the farm. Because I spread a lot of manure and I put down some fertilizer, but I don't want to have to travel, you know, a long distance. So we're gonna put like a cover crop in, I think, but in the same time get something off of it. We got a lot of good things coming ahead this year. A lot of projects again, non-stop. So please like, subscribe, comment. I love comments, and I'll get back to every one of you. But yep, we got a lot of things going on. It looks like Lisa's almost done with this side of the field. That might be her last pass right there. And then she's gonna go over and we're gonna do this side of the field. And we only got from the edge here that you see to those pine trees. So there's not too much more to do. Like I said, it's January 2nd. I usually don't like to do corn this late because all the critters get to it. But we had a lot of projects going on, and the corn, it was reading, the last time I read it, was reading 17%. I thought it would be drier. I'm not going to even take a moisture reading right now. I'm just trying to get it off the field. Okay, I want to show you a problem that you can have if you see the snow on the corn, which I thought this would happen, and it did. But you see this little ice here, and then there's spots a little bit here and there. Well, what happens is the sieves in the combine freeze, and it plugs it up. So the corn can't travel through, and we were laying a line of corn out the rear end of the combine, and that's what happened right there. It looks like it's right down the middle. So we're gonna go back to the combine and we're gonna look inside and see if it's froze up. Yep, just what I thought. There's corn here on the backside, on the ramp, on the chute. It's stuck there. And then let's take a look inside and look at the sieves inside the combine here. Oh yeah, see how it's plugged up? That's what happens when you get a little snow or ice on your corn. It plugs it up and that corn can't travel through. Okay, and then it shoots out the back. So you can see here how that dust and ice just plugged it right up. So that's one of the downfalls of combining corn in the snow. So we'll have to clean this off and start all over. Hopefully tomorrow, maybe by tomorrow, the snow won't be on the corn. But we lost a little bit of corn. Okay, we got the wagon full of corn back at the house. We had to stop combining because of the plug in the combine. It's all froze up. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna auger some corn into these bags. Lisa has string cut, and we're just gonna bag up some corn for some people that want corn to feed. So that's what we're gonna do now. Well, we sort of rigged something up here. I got the tractor and the bucket so that we're off the ground and she can meet the bag to the auger. Then we put a little bag on the auger so the corn would just follow it down and go into the bag. So let's see how it works.